film.
Well, it's always a pleasure to work with Mr. Hillcoat, I have to say. I'm always honoured to be asked, and probably with John I don't really even need to know what it is I'm doing. I'm happy to just say yes, really. Although he would argue in this particular case, because I was actually looking to try and take some time off, so he had to do a little bit of convincing, but I was never going to say no.
And what about Nick Cave? Is that also...
Well, likewise, yeah. Well, particularly, I mean, I've only worked with them when they've worked together, so, but obviously I've been a fan of Nick's for many years, and we're good friends now, and, I have a real admiration for his skill and his artistry, so anything that he came to me with I'd be interested in talking about.
Does having that history with them change the way you approach this role? Were you collaborating with them on sort of developing breaks and taking it someplace new? Or?
I think it only changes things in that you just know what you're getting into. I mean, I'm always very anxious before every movie because you go through a process of trying to have people understand who you are, and you're trying to also understand who it is that you're about to work with. So that's a really anxiety-provoking period for me, to be honest. And when you're stepping onto set with somebody who you've done all that with, then you're fine, ultimately. And particularly with someone like John, who is highly inspirational, you're feeling like you're able to indulge in sort of character traits that will be explored where perhaps other directors may not.